On Tuesday, you have to stand up and you have to tell Kamala that you've had enough. You can't take it anymore. You're the worst vice president in history. You're the worst border czar in the history of the world. We're not going to let you destroy our country. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Thank you. She shouldn't even be in this fight. She shouldn't be. She doesn't deserve it. The guy got, look, whether you like him or not, he got 14 million votes. He won the primaries. Then they walked in. They told him, you're out. He had a debate, which was a little rough. And then no, but that's his prerogative. It just happens, right? And they walked in. They said, you're out. And he said, no, I'm not. I won't leave. You're out. Get the hell out. You're out. And they were not nice to him, by the way. I know exactly what went on. Don't forget, I know all those people that are in the surrounds very well. They were rough with Joe Biden. And think of it. He got 14 million votes, and they're telling him, get the hell out. And then they give it to her. And she came in last in the Democrat primary, right? She came in last. She was 22 people, Mr. Ambassador, 22 people. Think of it, 22 people. She was the first one to drop out. I guess that means she came in last. She never made it to the great state of Iowa during their primaries, and then we're running against her. It's actually not fair to him. It's really not fair to him. That's no way. He's got the right. Who cares? Who said that? That's a great line. Who the hell said that? That's he goes, I'm going, I've become such a nice guy all of a sudden. I say, it's not fair to him. And this guy shouts out, who cares? Who the hell cares? Who cares about him? I guess he happens to be right. That's very good. Thank you for adding so much spice. That was a good line of stuff. Who cares? But he did get screwed, let's face it. No, they came in. They should have picked somebody else. They could have picked the one that came in first, runner-up. You picked first. You know who that would be? Crooked Bernie, right? Crooked Bernie. Crooked Bernie Sanders, he got screwed twice. He got screwed with Hillary. I think he's one of the best sports, though, because he got terribly taken advantage of with Hillary, and she won, and he went back, and he just kept being very liberal. By the way, he's far less liberal than Kamala. You know that, right? She's rated the worst, most liberal, crazy person in the U.S. Senate. She's more so than even Pocahontas, who's very, remember, she said, my mother told I was an Indian. How do you know you're an Indian? Because my mother told me I have high cheekbones. You believe it? I actually think that's a racist comment that she made. I think that's a racist comment. Everything we have been fighting for these past 4 years comes down to the next 4 days. Can you believe it, right? We've been setting records in the early voting, but we can't let up. In-person voting in Michigan ends on Sunday, and if you're not going to make that, you got to get there on Tuesday. Okay, who's voted? So who is going to vote? All right, 60-40, that's not bad. That's a lot of votes. You got to get the hell out and vote. Because it's now or never. If we don't do it, it's never going to happen again. There are those that say that if we don't win this election, you may never have another election in this country again. That's a possibility with these radical left lunatics that we're dealing with. Crazy, crazy Nancy. You want to marry me? She wants to marry me. What the hell's... Well, let me ask the First Lady if that would be okay, because it's okay with me, but I have to get permission. Thank you. That's cute, actually. So get everyone you know. Vote, vote, vote. Get everyone you know. There's a woman named Jane. I saw her backstage. She's got a husband who's not in good shape at all. And I asked her, are you going to vote? Yes, sir. And I asked the husband, are you going to vote? Well, I don't know. We have a game. And he said, no, this is the biggest game of all. This is 1,000 times. You know, what we're doing is 1,000 times bigger than the Super Bowl. It is. When the NFL has a problem, they had a big problem with Canada, big problem. Canada was actually taking advantage of the NFL for years, and they couldn't get it solved. You know what they did? They called the president, and I got it solved in like 2 minutes. I got it solved in 2 minutes. This is 100 times. They fought for 21 years with Canada. I got it solved in 2 minutes. They never even said, thank you. They didn't say thank you. With your help, we're going to defeat Kamala Harris, and we're going to make America great again. I'm studying my hair. It looks not so good today. It's not a good hair day, but who cares? Not a good hair day for me. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. I don't want to look.